Hi there, my name is Sherie Eubank. I am the owner of Healthy Out West, and what we do here is help people get well, help people conquer their health goals. One of the things that people are the most nervous about is their heart and the running of their heart. Sometimes people are noticing when their heart kind of skips a beat, or if it revs up and feels like it's going too fast. They'll climb a set of stairs and feel like they're out of breath. Things like that they're noticing. We use a tool here in the office called a heart sound recorder. The heart sound recorder is fabulous. It is so great to really see the way the heart is actually operating. And maybe I should grab this over here. Should we switch around? Okay, I'm back and I have the heart sound recorder reference chart. So as you can see here, the very top one, the heart, when it is operating properly, should really look like that top diagram where it's almost like a metronome. And if you were to listen to it, you would be hearing lub-dub, 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 and just that nice even rhythm. And as you can see with the rest of the chart, there's so many different things where it doesn't stay in that nice, perfect, even rhythm. So what we want is it to be perfect. Now there's different scenarios. If the heart sound recorder is actually showing where there's a sound completely missing, like this one here will show that the first sound is just too weak. So then we've got a heart that's just a little weak. Right? We might have one where they're missing that second sound. That is usually a lack of minerals in the heart. One that I've been seeing fairly recently, when we go back to talking about hormones, is something like this, where the second sound you can see is a lot stronger than the first sound. That has to do with the adrenaline. They're not making enough adrenaline, not using the adrenaline they're making, that kind of thing. So there's so many interconnections. The heart is so reflective on what's going on with the entire body. If you did a heart sound recorder and the person just got through eating a sugar cookie, it's not going to look perfect. It literally affects the body that much, and it gets into the bloodstream quickly. One thing that really it was hard for me, it grieved my heart. We started doing heart sound recorders in different businesses around our community. So we called them a heart sound recorder event, and it was fun. We'd go in like, oh, you want to hear, see your heartbeat. And then we even have headphones where they can actually listen to it. So it's something that's just fun to do, and people get into it and think it's fun to see it and things. I noticed in different areas, we went to a number of different businesses that the people were a lot more sedentary. People were in front of a computer. The people were overweight. And it didn't necessarily make a difference with their age. They could be young people, but I found that there were times where the heart sound recorder looked so bad that I was worried for the people as far as things like heart attacks and stroke. And you would not think that that would be something that would be affecting somebody in their 20s. But the heart sound recorder is a very great tool to actually check the health of the entire person. We also went to fitness places, gyms and things like that, to do heart sound recorder events. Found people very excited about it, wanted to see their heartbeat, take a look inside of their health. And I noticed that at the fitness places, the heart sound recorders looked way better. And these people are coming how many times a week to work out and do their fitness, right? So definitely looked a lot better. I felt at times when I would leave a business where the heart sound recorders did not look good, just an overwhelming feeling that as healthcare practitioners, we are trying to help people get well. And the vast challenge of what that is, especially in our day and age, after COVID-19 has created huge challenges for our overall health of our bodies. It feels like, for me personally, like I'm never going to be able to retire. Like there's just so much work to do. And it really is great if we take care of our heart. And you take care of your heart by eating the right food. And one of the supplements that I love that helps strengthen the heart is a product from Standard Process called Cataplex B Core. I sell quite a bit of it, love it. And basically it has just a few ingredients that are all made from food. And the foods contain vitamin B4. I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you look at a B vitamin supplement from Walmart, Costco, they will have B6, B12. They may have niacin, which is vitamin B3, right? They never have vitamin B4. The reason being is because vitamin B4 is not able to be reproduced synthetically. You can only get vitamin B4 from certain foods. One of the foods that's highest in vitamin B4 is liver. And I have clients who are like, oh, I hate liver, I cannot eat liver. That's why they make it in a supplement. And Standard Process, the first ingredient in Cataplex B Core is liver, which would contain vitamin B4. There's other things in it like nutritional yeast and deflated wheat germ and things like that, things that are high in vitamin B4. But what vitamin B4 does is it creates that electrical pulse to the heart. The heart is electrical. In fact, it's so electrical that any mammal, the heart will keep beating even after they die. One thing that you can do, this is an easy thing if you really want to know this and teach your grandkids. If you go fishing and you decide you're going to keep the fish, rather than letting the fish just flop on the side of the bank and let it die there, and hours later you take your fish, go ahead and when it's fairly you've pulled it out of the water, go ahead and gut it out, and then dissect it and get the heart. And when you get the heart can actually sit right there in your hand, and you can actually see that it'll just keep beating. And it will keep beating for 20 minutes. It takes a while for it to stop beating. And the reason why is because it has an electrical pulse all its own, separate from the body. And it's the same way with humans. And this is why it's so valuable too for people to be organ donors and that kind of thing, because the heart is one of those things that doesn't get very damaged if the person, say, happens to die in a car accident or something and their heart is still fine. It can be used again for somebody else because it has an electrical pulse and it stays going for quite a while. So that being said, it's important for us to strengthen that electrical conductivity of the heart. So if you're worried about the heart, we have great ways to help the heart improve. I have another graph I can show you. This one is fun. So this, we do not have a name on the chart. I purposely took it off, but this is a man in his 70s. You can see that heart sound. It is not healthy. This is right after he had a bout with COVID and then ended up having a heart attack. So what we're trying to see is on this graph, you're trying to see that perfect metronome at that very top line. That's what you want to see. This is what his looked like. And we started working with his heart and nutrition for the heart. This was 6 weeks later, which was almost perfect within 6 weeks. The thing that's so exciting with working with the heart is very fast to heal. It is our main motor. It's the main thing that absolutely has to keep going for us to stay alive. And it's very fast at healing if you give it the right thing. So come and check us out. Check out the Heart Sound Recorder. If you would like to know about Heart Sound Recorder events in our area or like to schedule one, please check in with us. We can give you a link or somewhere where you can get a hold of us, and we would love to come to a Heart Sound Recorder event at your business.